Hey everyone, it's Dominique from Lunar Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another general reading for you about how are you shocking others, okay? I'm really excited to get into this. I feel like the collective is making some major moves lately, some major upgrades. And so I was inspired to do this reading. I do have a few channel messages before we begin. Basically, these are messages from the divine that I was receiving while I was shuffling in your energy, while I was thinking about this topic, okay? So the very first channel message that I got was, I never thought you'd make it this far. You're surprising so many expectations and you're just getting started. Wow. What I wrote down was surpassing. You're surpassing so many expectations and you're just getting started. But I think that saying surprising was kind of a slip and a nudge in that direction. I think that you're surprising a lot of people right now. A lot of people are kind of shocked and surprised at the amount of confidence that you have right now, or the way that you're kind of portraying your life, at least. We also had you turn me to a believer. So I feel like you have some naysayers right now who are turning into believers of yours or turning into supporters of yours. And the last channel message that I got before we start this reading is you called me out and saw right through me. So there could have been someone that you literally, saw right through and told them, and this person is now surprised. And I'm also hearing that the message that you said, it took time for it to really impact them. But over time, they came to learn that you were really right about what you said, okay? Now, that could be something in the past, or that could be something happening right now. Now, I've already prayed and shuffled over all the cards that I'm going to be using. So we are blessed and connected to the divine as per usual. And I really wanted to address the star card that came out at the bottom of the deck. I mean, when it comes to how are you shocking people right now, I really feel like this is the theme. You are very magnetic right now. Very alluring, very eye-catching and captivating because of the star energy. You've healed yourself so much. For a lot of you, you've done so much inner work and you're really, really different from the past 1, 2, 3 years ago. And I think that a lot of people are surprised by you because they didn't think that you would have the patience to get to where you're going now. Okay, they misjudge you as someone who is impulsive, impatient, makes bad decisions, and will never be able to rectify past mistakes or keep making the same mistakes over and over again for you. Okay, people misjudged you and felt like your ability to take risk and try new things was reckless and immature because maybe you've made mistakes in the past, as we all have, but they didn't realize that this quality would actually lead you to be leaps and bounds ahead of a lot of the people that you used to surround yourself with. Because even though, yes, you may have made mistakes in the past, you've built up a muscle when it comes to taking calculated risks, when it comes to making strategic moves about your life. And a lot of you, you're not afraid of change. Maybe initially, but you always get over it and push through to a better life, a new beginning. You're not afraid of the unknown. You embrace it, and you embrace all that life has to offer. You don't stick around with something just because it's familiar. And that quality has really launched you ahead in life. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this reading. How are you shocking others? If that's already resonated, stick around because this reading is going to be fire, okay? Let's go ahead into it. All right, Divine Source, how are my YouTube viewers shocking others? We have that 7 of Pentacles in reverse that I just addressed. King of Swords in reverse. How are my YouTube viewers shocking others currently? I'm hearing that you guys are standing out unintentionally right now. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. So immediately at the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups. Like I said a little bit ago, people are very surprised by your magnetism. And this isn't just magnetism when it comes to romantic attraction. This is attraction in general. People are noticing that Opportunities are attracted to you. Friends are attracted to you. Yes, romantic partners are attracted to you, but also good fortune, blessings favor you. People are starting to notice how favored you really are by God, and how many things they feel like have worked out in your favor in your life. They feel like you have pretty much all the things that you set out to do. I'm getting this message that you could have told past people, past lovers or friends, or even family members that you were going to complete a goal, and they really doubted you in your pursuit of that goal, but then you actually made it happen. A lot of things that you say you're going to do, pretty much all of them, you actually stand on it and you get things done. And that already really shocks people, okay? Okay. People are really shocked at your evolution, okay? People are really shocked at your evolution. They feel like you're someone, and, you know, hey, don't shoot the messenger here. They feel like you're someone who used to squander opportunities, who used to self-sabotage, who wasn't a great communicator. Maybe you're someone who in the past you had social anxiety. You maybe weren't the best with new situations, new people, especially when it came to like speaking to new people or speaking in crowds. That may have been really difficult for you. You could have been really bad at setting boundaries in the past, letting people know what work you could or could not take on, whether that be in the workplace or emotionally, what you would and would not accept. You could have been really bad at setting those boundaries. You could have been someone who was impatient for your desires to come in, and that caused some suffering in your life. And overall, I think to some people, you just seemed a bit lost. Like you didn't exactly know what you were doing or how to get to the next step, okay? Now, what they didn't expect and what shocks people is that you were able to balance out your energy. A lot of people thought that you would always be unbalanced, you would always be erratic, or illogical in some ways, or for some of you guys, maybe it was overly logical and overthinking and overstressing about things. But with this Six of Cups, I'm seeing that you guys put a lot of work into healing yourself, specifically healing your inner child and reparenting yourself, okay? Maybe that's a lot of work that you guys know that you've done. And even if you're listening to this and be like, I don't know, I feel like there is some credit that you need to give yourself that you're not totally giving yourself. There's a lot of inner healing that you've actually done, and a lot of issues that used to pop up over and over and over again that just no longer do. So you guys have conquered a lot of your inner issues, and that is because you've learned how to pour into your own cup. You've learned how to love yourself. You learn how to validate yourself, how to motivate yourself, how to be there for yourself, okay? And not just in a way where you say you're doing it, but in a very active way, in a very protective way. It's like you've learned how to protect your heart and how to nurture yourself. Okay. And that in turn has really balanced your energy. People are now seeing you as much more balanced, much more put together, and they see you as someone who attracts opportunities in. Okay. Now we're looking towards the Page of Pentacles and the High Priestess. This Six of Cups was like your turning point. Okay. We were able to really look into your past, look into your heart, and put in the work to heal it. That may have been, years in the making. For some of you, it could have been a really rapid expansion and only took a few months. But people see you now as someone who magnetizes opportunities to themselves. That's what's shocking. They see you as someone who is very wise, knowledgeable, and maybe they wouldn't put it this way, but the essence is you see through the veil. All right. You see into the unknown. You're able to work with energy. You work with subtle vibrations and understand if an opportunity is for you or not, if a person is for you or not. One thing I think you guys are getting really good at, maybe you haven't mastered it yet, but you're getting really good at this, is sensing if something is right for you by using your body as a barometer. Say for example, you get invited somewhere, and when you think about it, you get all tense and you feel a little bit nervous. You're like, I may not go to this place. I just don't feel good about it. Something's not right to me. Or if you feel excited and you feel like expanded by the idea of going somewhere, you're like, oh, this is going to be great. You know, you're able to use your gut really soundly. Okay, this is what shocked people because they thought of you as someone who didn't really have it together, someone who could not set boundaries, someone who was impatient, someone who overthought and second guessed themselves all the time. And now you seem so sure of yourself, so sure of yourself. And you have a lot of opportunities coming in that are really shocking to people. Okay, again, from the channel message, I never thought you'd make it this far. You're surpassing so many expectations and you're just getting started. This could be at work too, in a certain workplace, especially if you are new at a certain workplace. Okay, let's go ahead and see with the energy oracle. Wow, we have attachment in reverse. How are my viewers shocking others? Divine source. How are my viewers shocking others? Wow. Okay, let's start here. And we'll continue. Wow. Door to personal healing and happiness at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, that is the biggest thing that is shocking others. How far you've come, especially on your mental health journey. People can tell that you're genuinely happy. You're genuinely stable at this time. And maybe you went through a big crisis when it came to your mental health. Maybe you went through some really dark times. And the people who knew you around that time, I'm just going to say this right now. They did not think you would find your way out of that. All right. They didn't think that you would, you know, God forbid, leave. They just felt like you would always stay in that place. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? They did not think that you would leave this earth. They just felt like they're always going to be in that rut. But that didn't happen for you. What really shocks people about you is that you released attachments to the things that were causing you suffering. I'm getting that for a lot of you, this was a toxic relationship, okay? Now, this could have been a romantic relationship or with a friend or both, all right? I'm getting for a lot of you, it could have been both, a toxic friendship and a toxic lover at one point. And this could have been a relationship that you were really, really holding on to and trying to bend and twist and shape yourself or even this other person into being compatible, into making the dynamic work. And this could have been causing a lot of difficulty for you in your life. What really shocks people is that you finally were able to let that go. Okay. What shocks people is that you were able to live in the moment now. You don't fixate so much on the future or on the past. You seem to be living in the moment and having fun. You're letting go of expectations and you do things because they feel aligned to you, without really the expectation of what's going to come from it. Obviously, you have goals, but you're not overly stressed about a timeline as well. I think you've let go of a lot of maybe timelines to achieve certain goals, and it's actually helping things come to you faster. They may not know that, but they can see that you're a lot happier because you let go of these things. What's shocking people is that you're so aligned with your path. They can tell. A lot of people can tell. Not only that, with these orbs around the card, I can see that people are shocked because they understand that you're being favored by God. It's very clear. It's very, very clear that you are blessed, that you are divinely favored, and that your spirit guides do not play about you. I brought up this analogy a couple times before, but about Megan Thee Stallion. She has that same kind of narrative amongst her fans. You know, a lot of Megan Thee Stallion's fans believe that she is divinely favored because every time someone kind of comes up against her or throws dirt on her name or bad things happen to her, she always gets blessed after that in the public eye. And the people who go against her, they end up with karma. That's actually kind of a big discussion amongst her fandom. I guess I'm a hottie, so I guess I would know. I do like her music. But yes, people feel the same way about you. In the same way that they can recognize that someone like Megan is blessed because of her life story, people can see that favor on you. They're not oblivious to it. Even people who aren't innately spiritual, they can tell like, oh wow, this person is really blessed. This person definitely blessed. This person is aligned on their path. And they're doing something that is it's very unique to them. It makes sense for their life. You're not someone who just goes with the trends or does something because it's popular. You do things because they're really aligned with you. And your heart really calls you to do that. People can recognize that about you. You're very genuine, okay? You're very genuine. And I think that's something that people really admire about you, how aligned you truly are to yourself. I think it took you a long time to get here. That's what's shocking about it, is that you never gave up and now you're actually in this place. How are my YouTube viewers shocking others? How is my viewer shocking others right now? Yeah, look, angel of balance. It's all the balance that you brought into your life. I'm telling you, people really never thought you'd be this balanced, this relaxed, this calm, this assured about yourself. Yeah, they thought you had no strategy at one point in life. Or people looked at your strategy and they were like, you can't make money doing that. You can't be happy doing that. But look at this, door to value. Oh my gosh, people are really surprised at the way that you've been able to make change in your life. Change that is authentic to your path and that makes you happy. Not just what your parents want you to do, not what society wants you to do, not what is, so typical and normal for a lot of people, but what really calls to you, okay? A lot of you may have professions or hobbies that are a little bit like quirky or different. Maybe you're really invested time into your spirituality and you talk about that. Some of you guys could have social media platforms, you could have businesses, or just taken on a lot of schooling or things like that. Or maybe you guys have shifted away from schooling and done something a little bit different, like being a cosmetologist or a nail tech, or again, starting your own business, something like that. And people really doubted your strategy. They didn't really think that this is going to work out for you. They felt like, oh, it's another erratic plan. Oh, so-and-so's doing this again. Probably not going to work out for them. Oh, they don't really have the persistence to make that happen. But they didn't realize that whatever plans you had before that didn't work out, they weren't truly aligned with you. That's why they didn't happen. That's why you didn't stick with them, because it wasn't aligned with who you're meant to be. You put in the work to find out who you really want to be, who you are, and then you found things that reaffirm and support that, okay? And that build you up in really great ways. So for a lot of you, it could be one of those things that I just listed. It's like a project that you took on or a career that you took on that people thought that you would fail at. But now a lot of you are making money from whatever it is. A lot of you are being recognized for what this is, whether it be in a workplace or a community. I got my tea here with my cat mug. But you're being recognized for this. People can tell that it's very aligned with you, and it's very impactful. It's very inspiring. I just heard that one Bible verse where it says, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. A lot of these people who are shocked by you are people who thought that they were better than you in the past, okay? They made it seem like they were better than you. They kind of like put their nose up to you. Maybe this is when in a schooling context, probably old classmates. That's what I'm picking up on, or even family members. I'm hearing like older aunts or uncles. And now these people are really surprised because they feel like you have surpassed them at a certain level in life. How are you shocking people? Okay. Oh, wow. We have your eyes are intoxicating. Wow. And then also I see and I treasure your worth. Yeah, I'm telling you. Okay, first of all, how you shock people, I feel like this is a little bit different, but upon meeting you, your eyes are very enticing. Very enticing. Oh my gosh. You really intrigue people with your eyes, and it could be the kind of makeup that you wear, the stars in your eyes, the eye shape. Something about your eyes are very shocking, very inviting as well, alluring. Just really intense, honestly, especially if you wear like a cat eye makeup. That is really intense, just really beautiful. We also have, and I see and I treasure your worth. Yeah, you're shocking others because they see worth in you where they had dismissed you before, okay? They really had. A lot of people now, when they meet you, they see your worth off the bat. It's clear. It is crystal clear. you're just someone very special. You're someone who is on the journey of self-discovery. And I want to just point out to you guys right now how rare this energy really is. Okay? It is quite rare to be at this place right now. Okay? A lot of people don't get to a space where they really understand themselves, where they really love themselves, and they're able to not only have the understanding and that love, but seek out activities and projects and experiences and people that are aligned with their self-love, that don't diminish their self-love, that reflect their self-love back to them, instead of accepting things that diminish their confidence, okay? Like relationships or, even jobs. You guys are someone who are looking for those aligned connections, those aligned experiences, and that's the extra step a lot of people don't take, okay? Yeah, there are a lot of people who like to, oh my goodness, look at this, spreads rumors and talks ish. People like to talk shit about your life. They really do. They like to spread rumors. A lot of people are overly concerned with your life because they find you to be very appealing. You have some sort of celebrity appeal that you don't truly understand. A lot of you do. You may not get that, but you have some sort of celebrity appeal. Like, people want to know about you, okay? They really, yeah. Oh, look at this. We're coming out here. Obsession, attachment, desperation. A lot of people are a little bit obsessed with your life, especially those who doubted you in the past, okay? They tend to talk about you and be overly concerned because they find themselves being obsessed with your life progression, okay? People find themselves to be obsessed with you because they don't know how you're able to make this sort of shift, okay? They want that for themselves. They're proud of the growth that you've accomplished. That's what came out here. I'm proud of the growth that you've accomplished. We also have, look, I underestimated you. You made it out the mud. Oh my goodness. Come on now. That is super clear. I underestimated you. You made it out the mud. Like, people see all the effort that you put into your life to build harmony, okay? You could have been in a really dark place in the past where you were involved in some self-sabotaging, but not anymore. You do not self-sabotage anymore. In fact, now your energy, your presence is so powerful that you actually raise the social status of others just by being around them. Okay, that's what's shocking. You guys are a look, okay? You understand? You are a look. Being seen with you is a look, all right? You have that it girl, it guy, it person vibe, okay? People want to be around you because being around you feels like success. And you may not feel totally successful yet. I feel like a lot of you guys are very ambitious and you always want more for your life. That's wonderful. I think you should always be ambitious, but also have a balance of understanding how far you've come and how well you're doing right now, of course, and celebrate the everyday. But yeah, you guys don't realize how much of a look it is to be seen with you. You guys are baddies, okay? That goes for my guys out there too. They'd be like, what about me? You guys are baddies too. You know what I mean? Okay. Being seen with you, you elevate people's social status. Okay. They just look like they have something going on because they're next to you. Listen, I'm just a messenger. All right. Seriously. How are you shocking others? If you guys just took a trip in any way, people are really shocked about the trip. I don't know what it was about that trip, but people are like, whoa, like, that was cool. Look, I can't make this up. Your success intimidates me. Guys, I cannot make this up. You saw this literally fly out the deck. Your success intimidates me. I'm saying you're doing so well right now. A lot of you guys don't even realize how well you're really doing. You need to give yourself more credit. Okay? This is going to be a big part of the reading, is that you really need to give yourself more credit. Other people see it on you, okay? We also have person in red, alluring to all, natural X appeal, magnetic aura, generous. What did we just say about you being alluring and naturally magnetic, okay? You're magnetic with people, with friends, with lovers, with opportunities, with blessings. You're magnetic, period, okay? Yeah. What's that? Did you put a spell on me at the bottom of the card here? You have a really intoxicating energy, okay? And I think part of the reason why that is because you found out what your vibe is. You're not trying to put on a front or persona for anybody. You're just yourself. And that authenticity just oozes appeal, okay? People are attracted to those who are genuine. That's what everyone wants to be. They want to be comfortable in their own skin. So when you are that at this point in your life, it's very alluring. It's very attractive. Wait, what else do we have here? How are they shocking others right now? Look at this. I find you insanely attractive. Oh, come on, guys. Period. People find you insanely attractive. You're that person in red. Okay, just alluring to all. Really, though. How are they shocking others? Your glow up is crazy. Your glow up is crazy. Look, you are so beautiful. I'm not kidding. This person wants to take things to the next level. Yeah, people are just impressed about the way that you've taken your life to the next level. That's been huge. Huge. Okay, look. Oh my goodness, guys, I can't make this up. You're tantalizing, almost irresistible. Y'all, I have cards in here about being unattractive. I have cards in here about, like, I don't find you cute, you know, like, none of that's happening. Okay, none of that. What's shocking is that people watch your social media and they feel away. Okay, we have watching social media, posing, jealous, angry, or sad. Sometimes people tend to get jealous of what you post on social media. You know, it all depends on, you know, what you post. I know for some of you, you may not have a social media, so you could just negate this part. But yeah, people do get jealous about what you post. They get jealous about the way that they feel like you're received by other people. They feel like your life is really fun, that people like you, they enjoy you, they want to be around you, which is true. And some people do tend to get jealous of the way that other people receive you. Anyway, people find your presence to be very soothing as well. And they know that you're very selective too. Okay. Yeah. Wow. What's really shocking is your glow up. You guys had a huge glow up. I can just tell by these cards here. It was like when you started really trusting and believing in yourself, you started glowing. It's like you shed a lot of insecurity and stress, and that glow started to show everywhere. Okay. And that's what was shocking. I'm hearing that you were always attractive. I just didn't really see it until now. I just didn't really put it together until now. Okay. Which is interesting. I think you guys could have changed up your look and people realize, like, oh, look, they always had these features, but they never put them together quite like this. You always have potential to be as gorgeous, as handsome as you are today. But now you guys are really putting in effort. I think you like to put an effort into your look. And it shows. Like, you like the clothes, maybe you like certain jewelry, you like to change up your hair, you know, or take care of yourself, just as a way of self-care and maybe for fun for a lot of you. And it really shows. Oh my God, your looks, whew, you keep getting more attractive every year. That's what I'm hearing. You get more and more attractive every year. Come on now. Like, you are so beautiful. I found that you're insanely attractive. You're tantalizing. You're a person in red, like, all this talk is warranted right now. Okay. All right, let's continue on with the What's the Tea Oracle. Let's find out more. How are you shocking others? If you're enjoying this reading, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and comment down below what's resonating with you. I love to read you guys' comments and reply. How are they shocking others, Divine Source? How are my YouTube viewers shocking others? Okay. We have Stalker, watching, and obsessed. I'm telling you, these people are obsessed with your journey. They can't help but watch you. It's actually a little weird. It's touching people from your past, okay? Oh, we had two cards that fell on the floor. I like to say, if it falls on the floor, then it counts ×4, okay? Now, we have the incarcerated card and also dodging bullets. People, they're getting two messages from this. People are shocked at the way that you always seem to dodge negative situations, okay? Things that would have gotten other people caught up or that would have gotten other people in really big trouble. You guys just dodge it. You guys escape a bunch of trouble all the time. And this could have been trouble when it comes to toxic relationships, when it comes to people tempting you to do things that are illegal, that you should not be doing. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. But you guys always dodge trouble. I'm also getting that people are obsessed with this about you, okay? With the incarcerated card, I take this as my I can't stop thinking about you card, like I'm locked up in my head, you know? Especially next to the stalker. People are obsessed with the way that you're able to dodge negativity, all right? They feel like your life is perfect, which it's probably not. It never really is, right? No one's life is perfect, but they feel like you dodge so much negativity. And an example of this would be like you go out dating and you meet someone and they give you a few red flags. Your guys leaving at the first 1 or 2 flags. You're not sticking around to see why this person has all these red flags. You're not, making up narratives for them about, oh, they just have this trauma and this trauma. That's why they act like that. I got to know if it's real. I got to try to heal them. No. You're not taking on anybody as a project, okay? You guys, if you see red flags in someone, you're going to leave. And people are obsessed with that because they feel like with them, they let it go on and on and on, and they let it take their energy. You guys do not let that happen, okay? This one says, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected from haters, okay? People are so surprised about that, all right? They're shocked about all of the pitfalls that you could have fallen into, but don't, especially when it comes to karmic friends. Look at this, especially when it comes to karmic friends. You guys have cut off so many karmic friends who you can't fully trust and who are in serious competition with you. You don't keep your enemies closer. You know what I mean? Only friends in your inner circle. You guys dodge so much negativity when it comes to friends. You guys have dodged, I had to cover this, you have dodged developing a lot of bad habits, okay? People could have tempted you to try and take on some bad habits. And you guys have dodged that as well. People are really surprised. If you used to do a certain substance and you don't now, say if you used to smoke cigarettes and you don't now, people are really surprised. They're like, oh, wow. I thought they'd always smoke cigarettes. I thought they'd always be a smoker. I thought that was part of their identity. And now they're seeing that you are ever evolving. Okay. How else are they shocking others right now? How are my YouTube viewers shocking others? Yeah, they're shocked because you're so unbothered. You're so unbothered. Even about the people who, want to talk ish about you, the people who are hating on you, you just pay it no mind. No mind. Yeah, dust it off. Oh my gosh. I have chills. You guys are focused on you. I'm getting that one song from Baby T. Yeah, I gotta be focused on me. Can depend on you. You don't know what I need. Yeah, you guys are just focused on yourself and focus on your goals right now. If anybody's coming in and hating on you, if they're trying to start arguments with you or compete with you, it's like for the most part, you don't even see it. And by the way, you're so good at diffusing arguments. People would love to, sometimes people like to start stuff with you and you don't even notice. Or you're so good at diffusing it. You guys have such a likable personality. People can't really get away with hating on you. It's just so obvious that they're just hating on you. You know what I mean? Some people do get irritated by your light. They get jealous of that. But a lot of you guys, you just don't even care. You're so in your own world, which is great. You're so in your own world. How are you shocking others? Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. You guys shock others because you are extremely selective about the people that come into your life, okay? Not anyone can just be a lover of yours. Not anyone can just be a romantic partner. You're not just going to accept any romantic partner into your life because they are fixated on you. No. More often than not, you reject people because they're not adding to your life. Maybe they came in and they added stress. They may look good on paper. And I think for other people, that would be someone that they want to keep and try to twist and turn either them or themselves so they can make it work, but not you guys. You're like, I need someone to come into my life who naturally is compatible with me, who I know how to build into a version of themselves that doesn't even exist. It's either we're going to be compatible or we're not. And it's fine. I'm not going to try to twist and turn someone into what I need them to be. And that really shocks people. It shocks people because you reject others that people would take on. They would take on that project, but not you. They're shocked because they're like, isn't it lonely? Is it lonely at all? And I think for a lot of you guys, you're like, no, like, I don't want any played out situations. I'd rather be single, or I'd rather be, you know, just entertained by myself or my family or my friends than deal with people who are going to add stress to my life, than deal with people who are going to make me feel insecure. You know what I mean? That's what shocks people as well, is that you release relationships that don't work for you, that aren't compatible for you, instead of trying to hold on and chase things. You guys don't chase things that aren't meant for you. And that goes back to knowing what's for you and what's not. You have this insane intuition, where you know what's for you and what's not. You don't let people come into your life and kiss your butt and they're gonna stay there. You have to know that they're really aligned with you, right? Yeah, they have to be stable, you know? They have to be someone who can come into your life and really offer you something. Maybe you guys like people who have money, have stable jobs. More what I'm trying to say. Stable jobs, who are put together, have a good head on their shoulder. That's what you're waiting for. You know what I mean? You're not for these scarcity tactics. You don't really believe in that. You're like, you know what? There's so much out there. I believe in abundance, and I'm going to find the right person for me. Okay? Yeah, it kind of shocks people because they know that you're a bit of a romantic, but still you don't chase. Still you wait for the right opportunity to come. So yeah, people realize that you're very strong-willed. Okay? You're not going to settle for anything. What else have we got here? We still have a few more decks to go through. All right, so how else are you shocking people? Divine Source, how are my YouTube viewers shocking others? Ooh. Okay, oh my gosh. You shock others because your mindset has changed so much. All right, you've really come out of a limited mindset. Okay, and one thing that you don't do is you don't fool yourself into staying into a relationship because you're only seeing the potential of what could be with someone, okay? And you feel like there are limited options, so you better just take this one that's right in front of you, even though they have these red flags and maybe I could do better, but I don't really think I could find anybody else. No, you guys don't think like that. What really shocks people is that you have this limitless mindset, okay? And you're able to identify people who aren't genuine very quickly, and your limitless mindset tells you there's more out there. I don't need to stay with this person. Okay? You guys be rejecting people left and right. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. You guys reject people left and right. And it's not because you're holier than thou. It's just because you know it's not a match. And you don't want to force someone to stay into your life or to be a different version of themselves when that's not who they are. It's actually very respectful of you, okay? You let people go instead of trying to, you know, force them into a box of what you need them to be for a connection. You just go like, I'm going to go out and find the right person, okay? But the thing is, people try to rely on okay, let me put it this way. Sometimes when people meet you, they think that you do have a scarcity mindset, especially whoever you date. You know what I mean? The people that you date, they may think that you have a scarcity mindset when they meet you. And they'll put on this act, the deceptive ones, right? They'll put on this act of like who they are, what they could be, and it's ingenuine. And they're hoping that even if they let the mask slip a little bit, that you'll keep them around because you feel like you can't do better. Or you feel like, I better just keep with this person because who knows the next time I'm going to have a connection with someone. And people get surprised when they end up getting rejected and when you don't chase after them because they thought that you had a scarcity mindset, but you don't. Okay? You know that there's more out there for you. Yeah, people get really surprised when you reject them. How are you shocking others? Divine Source, how are my YouTube viewers shocking others? Wow. People are shocked by your profession, by what you do for work, by the kind of money that you make. They feel like it's unexpected that you've been able to come into the kind of security that you have right now. A lot of you could have really nice homes. You could have pets that you're able to take care of. You could be quite worldly. You could have traveled quite a lot for a lot of you. Some people do wonder like where your money comes from or how much money you do make. especially if you are in a career field, people know that you make a lot of money, but they feel like the universe has gifted you. They gifted you with maturity, with money, with opportunities. They're shocked. Even if you guys don't have all the money that you'd like right now, other people know that you're going to get there. They just sense it, okay? They feel like this person is like a star in the making, okay? Yeah, pathway, exactly. People can just tell. I'm getting chills. People can just tell that you're on your destined path, okay? It is shocking to people how aligned you really are. You can just tell that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing in a cosmic way, in a very big way, okay? Because you seem so in touch with yourself. How are they shocking people? How are they shocking people? Ooh, we got a ton of things I want to come out. Message. Oh, interesting. Coffin. I think that you guys have a gift. A lot of you have a gift for communication, and your message is what shocks people, okay? Or your offering is what shocks people. I think that a lot of you may have businesses, okay? Or even through your social media platforms, you tend to give a message, and the message is centered around your journey and being authentic to yourself and growing yourself and letting go of things that bring you further away from yourself, okay? And all the transformations that you had to go through. Even if you're not necessarily going, putting long captions on your IG pics, people get this feeling that you're on this journey and you're kind of letting people in on it. That there is a really deep side to you that a lot of people don't necessarily get to see, that has come out of death and rebirth, death and rebirth. You've been through that so many times. And your message is that don't be afraid to go through this process. Don't be afraid to let go of things so you can come into more, so you can grow into more. Don't be afraid to let go of the parts of yourself that you are not, so you can find who you truly are underneath all that. And I think that message really surprises people and shocks people. Again, for you, it may not seem like that big of a deal, but you have to think. A lot of people are very afraid of change. A lot of people are very afraid of stepping out of what's familiar to them. Not what feels good, not what is good for them, but just what is familiar to them. That's something that you don't really have a problem with at this stage of your life. If something is familiar to you but is not working, you're going to let it go and shed it. That is really scary for a lot of people. So when they kind of get the gist that you're bringing this message out, and that you're showing people how to do it, it is very powerful. People recognize you as someone who is very powerful from the inside out. And that's what's shocking. I'm hearing, especially amongst your peers or in your community, you're like that black sheep. And I'm hearing you're showing them how to do it. You show people how to do it. You guys stand on business and people learn it and they watch. How are you shocking others? How are my viewers shocking others, Divine Source? Thank you. We have the Chariot. It's just the way that you're moving forward in your life. You have this magical effect. We have the Bratz Fashion Pixies. So you kind of have this like magical effect to your life. People feel like there's a magic alive in your life. Again, that you're divinely favored. And your life just seems, something about it is just magical. The way that you move forward, the way that you're so divinely blessed, it is shocking to people. It's just like, wow, you've come so far. Again, underneath the deck is the Empress, blessed, giving very much Empress vibes. Remember, you're a soul living a human experience. Something about you is very mystical, all right? Something about you reminds people, this is going to sound a little woo-woo, but something about you reminds people that they're soul living a human experience. Something about you is very spiritual, that people can tell. They can tell that you work with the other side. Maybe they wouldn't necessarily put it that way, but they know that you're blessed. They know something about you is very soulful. And that's part of the reason why there is so much magic surrounding your life. Okay? Look at this witchy babe. Does crystal magic, open with her practice, open-minded, opinionated, smokes, rocky relationship with parents. LOL. That could be some of you. What is shocking to others about you is maybe how open you are with your practice. How much of this like witchy, spiritual, pixie, you know, angel vibe, ethereal vibe that you really give off. I think it's really intense, honestly. You may not realize that because you live in it every day, but something about your life is extremely magical. This is why we didn't get the Queen of Wands. We didn't get the Empress. We got the High Priestess. Do you see what I'm saying? That was very purposeful. Your vibe is that of honestly, a spiritual master. I don't mean to hype you guys up so crazy. Like, I'm trying to gas y'all up so crazy, but I'm just saying, like, people know that you're spiritual. People can tell that there's something about you that is very blessed, okay? Now we have classic babe, divine feminine, ignores divine masculine, effortlessly beautiful, fashion forward, unbothered, got that twice, educated, and ignores conflict. Yeah, you just got this crown on your head. You got this really regal vibe. Underneath the deck, we also have geek to chic. It says bullied, bougie, got bullied, glow up of the century, quiet, popular by accident, enjoys alone time, and ignores her direct messages. You guys are just in your own world, but you've grown up so much. That's a really big confirmation that you've grown up a lot. And now you guys are a real baddie. Okay, very, very attractive. And people love your fashion sense as well. They really do. Yeah, we also have release negativity. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Again, you guys just reject a lot of things that are not for you. You're able to sense what's for you and what's not. And you don't stick out, and you don't stick anywhere where you don't feel it. What else do we have here? The Empress. Woo! Yes, we have the Empress twice. There are only 2 Empresses in this deck, and you got them both, okay? It says Bratz Hollywood. I'm telling you, you guys got that celeb vibe. What did I say earlier? You guys got that celebrity appeal, popular loner appeal, okay? Net local celeb vibe. You inspire a lot of people and don't even know it, okay? Your looks are one thing, like it draws people in, but what really gets people to focus on you is your life journey, is how focused you are on your goals and how you don't accept a life you don't deserve. That reminds me of Maxine. If you know what that is, let me know in the comments. Anyway, I'm so excited for the last movie. But, oh my goodness, guys. You have this tantalizing vibe. That's what's shocking about you, is because you've come so far. You really have. You've come so far, and people are very proud of you. All right, we're going to wrap things up with my multicolor cards. If you guys are still watching the reading, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Wednesdays, sometimes general, so most of the time they're pick a card readings. Let me know what you guys want to see next. And thanks for your suggestions in the last one. I've written them down, and we're going to be getting to those as well. Alrighty, so this is going to be the last card pulls. Let's go ahead and see. How are you shocking others? I think I'll miss you forever. So people are shocked the way they miss you. You have gorgeous eyes, so confirmation on their eyes that they're very intoxicating, they're very gorgeous. How do you shock others? Your vibe is intoxicating. I feel like I'm high when you're near. Come on now, come on with the confirmation. Yes, your vibe is intoxicating. You got that multiple times. Okay, I said it, then this one said it, and then you got, I feel like you're irresistible, you're intoxicating. That came out earlier, guys. Come on now. How are you shocking others? Your vibe is so intense. Really, it is. Okay, we also have, I've been using substances to forget about you. People feel a really big loss when you're not around. And what's getting with this message is that people are shocked that you no longer use certain substances. Okay, how are you shocking others? I miss talking to you. You give the best advice. Yeah, I think losing you has a delayed reaction, by the way. At first, people are like, bye. And then they're like, wait, what did I just do? Okay, how are you shocking others? Stunning face. Wow. Look at the top of the deck. You made me look good. I'm telling you. You raise people's social status by being around them. 100%. How do you shock others? Pouty lips. Oh God, they love your lips. Attractive voice. How do they shock others? I'll reach out to you soon. This is not over. 1 to 4 weeks. Okay, so someone from your past may want to reach out to you soon. You know, because they're shocked that you moved on from them, or that you no longer, you know, chase them. You make me feel like I'm walking on air. Yeah, you just elevate people, elevate their vibe. A friend could feel this way about you. Yeah, or a current or old classmate could feel this way about you. Okay, who else? I'll take this last one. An ex. An ex would also feel this way about you. What about the whole reading? You know what I mean? All right, guys, that is what I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this general. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. I'd love to reply to you and just like hear the synchronicities that you guys got. Thank you so much for watching until the very end. I really appreciate you all. If you did watch till the very end, go ahead and put a star emoji because you guys are my stars. And yeah, I'll go ahead and reply to you. Oh, if you want more from me, do check out my TikTok under the same handle, Lunar Light Tarot. I post there really often. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I would love to talk to you one-on-one. Check out my website, lunarlighttarot.com, linked below for all my services and to book with me. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. Love and light. Bye.